Okay, so this is my PS2 collection, and I'm gonna get through it because I got a bunch of games like my 360 one. Okay, Alien vs. Predator Extinction. Pretty fun game. It was a real-time strategy. Very hard though, and there's only campaign, so no skirmish or anything. Lots of units and lots of upgrades, so it was pretty fun. ATV Off-Road Fury 2. Pretty good racer. I didn't really play it for the campaign though, but the multiplayer was really fun. You could play like hockey and tag and stuff, so yeah, that was good multiplayer. Burnout Revenge. One of the only games I like that has realistic cars, I guess. It was pretty fun to blow up other people, and you know, it had some fun kind of mini game stuff where you got to blow up other cars. Yeah. Devil May Cry 1. Very fun game. I like the story, and you know, you got a couple cool weapons. It was a hack and slash game, so yeah, pretty good. Devil May Cry 2, widely regarded as the worst in the series to date. Yeah, it was okay. The story was really shitty, though, and you got to play as that other girl, also. But yeah, I didn't find the combat too bad, but yeah, definitely the story was lacking. Devil May Cry 3, Dante's Awakening Special Edition. Very fun. My favorite game in the series to date. I liked it a lot better than Devil May Cry 4. In this one, you know, the story was good. There was tons of weapons, and it had a lot of replayability for me. And also, you could play as Virgil in Special Edition. Firefighter FD18. My dad actually got this for me and him to play. It's really weird. You're a firefighter and you fight fires, and there are somehow bosses in it. I don't know. Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction. Very fun game. Pretty much Prototype, but in the earlier days. And it was made by the same people too, so Prototype was essentially a reskinned version of this game in my opinion. God of War 1, great hack and slash game. I like the story. You got a bunch of cool weapons and everything, and you know, really bloody and gruesome, so very fun. Guitar Hero 1, probably the best set list out of all of them, but it's kind of ruined because they're all covers, and you know, they weren't sung very well in this one, personally. But yeah, very fun, and also the hammer ones were really hard in that one. Inuyasha Feudal Combat. Pretty good game, you know, it's kind of 3D take on it, and, you know, lots of characters and everything. The story was a bit lacking, though, and, yeah, pretty fun. Jak and Daxter, The Precursor Legacy. My favorite game series of all time. You know, pretty fun. I like the huge open world, and you get special powers and everything. So, yeah, pretty good. Jak 2, huge improvement from the first one. Huge open world, kind of futuristic now. My favorite one in the series, and yeah, you could be Dark Jak, so that's pretty fun. Jak 3. Bigger world, more weapons and everything, and they added light powers now. Yeah, so very fun. Jak X Combat Racing. My favorite racing game, I guess, kind of because you can blow up cars and you have special powers and everything, like Crash Team Racing, which they made on the PlayStation, Naughty Dog, so yeah, pretty fun. Jak and Daxter, The Lost Frontier. It was a huge letdown. It's not made by Naughty Dog, so I guess I can forgive it, but the story started off really slow, and the graphics are really bad for the PS2 version, but they're pretty good for the PSP. So yeah, it was a huge letdown. Killzone 1. I didn't find it that bad. The story was okay, and I know it got a lot of terrible reviews, but, you know, I like to jump into instant action just for some people, so yeah, it was okay. Metal Arms Glitch in the System. I found this to be one of the more underrated games, I think. I don't know, maybe it wasn't, but you can get it on Xbox Live now, and I would definitely check it out. You can take over other robots and everything, there's lots of cool weapons, and the story was pretty good too. So yeah. Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. My second favorite game in the series to date, even though you couldn't play as Snake that much, but yeah, it was really fun. I like the story. Also, this is the collector's edition, so that's why it has different cover art. So yeah, Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater. The worst story, in my opinion, out of all of them. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but still, it was a very fun game, and yeah, I liked it a lot. Mortal Kombat Deception. My favorite Mortal Kombat game, and the only one I own. I bought it because I like Baraka, that guy, and I saw a trailer for it, and I was like, that looks pretty cool, so I bought it. Naruto Ultimate Ninja 3 Japanese Edition. It's now out in the US and Canada and everything, so everywhere in English. Tons of characters, special attacks were really cool and everything. And yeah, the Japanese cover looks way cooler in my opinion. Naruto Ultimate Ninja 4, very fun. More characters. The story was a bit lacking though. Yeah, so yeah, fun. Predator Concrete Jungle. I found this to be pretty fun actually. You got all the powers and everything, and the blades, and the story was okay. Prince of Persia Sands of Time. Very good trilogy. I like this, how you could rewind time and slow down it and everything. And the combat was really fun and fluid and great. Prince of Persia Warrior Within, my favorite of the original trilogy. Very fun. The combat's even better, and you know, the story was better in my opinion, so yeah, really fun game. Prince of Persia The Two Thrones. Not as good as Warrior Within, but still really fun. They added the Dark Prince this time. And yeah, the story was pretty good too, and you know, more you could do stealth kills also. So yeah. Psyops Monkey Conspiracy, one of the most underrated games of last gen. It was so fun. My next video will be a review on this game. If you find this, I would suggest you buy it because it's just a great game. Ratchet and Clank, very fun game, lots of cool weapons. My second favorite series, maybe. I don't know, it's really fun though. So yeah, pretty good. Ratchet and Clank Going Commando, the best one out of all of them in the series to date. Even better than, you know, the PS3 ones. It's just tons and tons of weapons. The story was really good, and you know, there's so much stuff to do in this game. Up Your Arsenal. Kind of a letdown because I played Going Commando and you know, it was the third one. But yeah, still really great game. Lots of stuff to do, different weapons. Yeah. Deadlocked. Probably the worst one out of all the PS2 games, not counting the PSP one that came over. But yeah, still really good. Lots of cool vehicles, lots of weapons. Pretty fun. Robotech Battlecry. I actually played this at my cousin's house first, and it was just really fun. You know, you're a robot and you can fly around, and there's air combat and there's ground combat, and it was just a ton of fun multiplayer. It was a really hard campaign though. Shadow of the Colossus, a great game. Just because it's boss battles doesn't mean it can't be fun. Very beautiful game looking. I don't know where I'm going with this. Yeah, really good game. Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. Huge open world, kind of. I don't know, they're kind of levels, but still very fun. Lots of powers. Sly 2, Band of Thieves. You could play as the other two characters this time, Bentley and the Hippo. Very fun game, though. Lots of more stuff to do, and I like the art style for it, actually. It is by Sucker Punch, also, who made Infamous. Sly 3, Honor Among Thieves. Very good sequel, actually. Very fun. It ended the trilogy, but yeah, it was a great ending to the series. Soul Calibur 3, one of the only fighting games I own other than Mortal Kombat. I used to own 2, but then, you know, it was stolen from me, so I bought 3. And 3 was pretty good, actually. There was a ton of great characters, and it was very balanced. Spider-Man 3, I don't know why I bought this. It was before I had my 360 and my PS3, and, I don't know, it was really bad, actually. But, you know, it's essentially the same as Spider-Man 2, except there's a black suit and the story wasn't as good. SpongeBob SquarePants the movie. I actually bought this, I don't know why, but it's a pretty good platformer. You can actually use the guitar, like in the movie at the end, so it was okay. Tony Hawk's Underground. I got this for free, and you know, it was pretty good. I went through the campaign and everything. I played online, but by then, when I got online, the community was dead. So, yeah, it's the only skating game I own, so it was okay. Ultimate Spider-Man. I love this game because you could play as Venom, and this is probably my favorite Spider-Man game of all time. I just loved the art style and everything, and, you know, it was huge. It was essentially the same as Spider-Man 2, but, you know, you could play as Venom. And he's my favorite Marvel character, so, yeah. Oh, and this is a limited edition also, as you can see. Very fun, and yeah. So that's all my games. There's a quick pan of them. So, yeah, my next video will be of Psyops Monkey Conspiracy, so subscribe if you like my stuff. Okay, see you.